Peter Gunz robbed Jay Z. I'm going to tell the story, but I have another story about him boycotting the Grammys, which was basically behind something that Jay Z and Dame Dash said to him in a conversation. So I'm going to tell the Grammy story real quick first, and then I'm going to tell the robbery story. If you guys want to see the videos, if I remember, I'll post links to the videos. The first story is on the Vlad TV channel, and the other story is on the Bag Fuel channel. But make sure you click thumbs up, subscribe, and choose all notifications. Leave a comment below saying hi, laughing out loud, LOL, or something, and I'll make sure I respond to as many people as I can. So first of all, Peter Gunz and Lord Tariq were nominated for a Grammy for the song Deja Vu, Uptown Baby, back in, I guess it was 1998. This is when the Grammy situation happened. He bought himself a Giorgio Armani suit on Madison Avenue. To be specific, it was actually technically a tuxedo. Brand new, expensive tuxedo. Lord Tariq, who is his brother-in-law and the guy that was in the duo with him, you know, they were rapping together. Lord Tariq called him up and was like, hey, Jay and Dame Dash want to talk to you. So anyway, he meets up with Jay Z and Dame Dash or whatever, and they told him, look, we're boycotting the Grammys this year. Now, remember, this is his first time going to the Grammys, #1 song in the country, and he wants to go buy himself a nice, expensive, beautiful tuxedo to wear to look fly on TV and everything. But they said, look, they're not going to be airing the rap segment, so, you know, we're boycotting them. We're not going to go. So Peter Gunz, remember, this is around the time that Jay Z sold 5 million records with the Hard Knock Life and all of that, okay? That was his first time selling that many. I think it was his only time on an album selling quite that many records. So Peter Gunz was like, oh, all right. He went, picked up his suit, bought a bunch of bottles of champagne, went out to the block in the Bronx, New York, chilled outside in the suit on the Bronx, popping champagne with his friends on like 124th and Vice Avenue, I think he said. Anyway, they lost to the Beastie Boys that year. Fun fact, Outkast were also nominated in the same category. And I'll show it on the screen if I remember. It was the best rap performance by a duo or group. The Beastie Boys won for Intergalactic. Let me see. Outkast was also nominated for Rosa Parks. Jay Z and Jermaine Dupri had Money Ain't a Thing. Pras from the Fugees featuring Maya and Old Dirty Bastard from the Wu-Tang Clan had Ghetto Superstar. And Deja Vu, Uptown Baby by Lord Tariq and Peter Gunz. Those were the nominees that year. Talk about a throwback. Now for the main event. Let's get into that robbery story. So when Deja Vu first came out, Peter Gunz didn't have anything. You know, he was a broke hood dude, you know, but this is his come up right here. He's rolling in dough at this time. And Peter Gunz has always been smart with money. He came from humble beginnings and everything, so he didn't want to do anything stupid. So he starts stacking his paper. He starts putting money to the side because that's how his brain works. So he starts putting money to the side and he's like, okay, I need a car. I need a whip. He gets that 2-door Honda Civic because that's what he wanted at the time. That's what was hot to him. You know, instead of him going out and spending all his money on cars and stuff like that. So he bought the 2-door Honda Civic, the coupe, right? He bought it in full cash. He just went and paid it off. So he pulls up to Puffy's restaurant, Justin's. Guess who he bumps into? Jay Z and Dame Dash. Why did they say to him, you got the #1 rap record in the country and you're in a Honda Accord or Honda Civic, whichever it was, Honda Accord, Honda Civic, whatever. So this, I guess, was festering in Peter's mind. So he went to the dealer the next day and said, listen, I need the Lincoln Navigator, so I need something better than this. I gotta just go ahead and upgrade. So he just went, took his car back, and I think he lost like $10,000 by doing this, by just bringing it back like that. But anyways, he got the Lincoln Navigator. He, you know, when you get a new car, now you need a system too. I mean, how are you going to roll through the hood playing your hit record and everything without a system? So he goes across the street. There was this place that did everybody's systems. He's like, look, I need a new system. I need something crazy, whatever. So they were like, hey, you want us to do to your car what we did to Jay Z's Range Rover over there? And he's like, Jay Z's Range Rover? So, you know, they bring him over there, whatever. And they show him, they pop the trunk, crazy system in there. All right. Just ridiculous. He's like, oh, this is hot. Yeah. So they went to go walk away to go answer the phone or whatever. They got distracted over there at the dealership. Peter is looking in Jay Z's trunk, supposed to be looking at the system. He spotted an open bottle of like some Louis XIII cognac or something, some sort of Louis XIII drink. So Peter Gunz is like, you know what? Since they wanted to say that to me, they wanted to play me, they wanted to clown me or whatever. Peter reached his hand up in there, took the champagne. He took Hov's champagne. He stole Jay Z champagne in 1998. And for the record, that stuff was maybe like $1,000 at the time. It was not cheap. He went in there, took Jay Z champagne, and Jay Z did not know until now in April of 2024 that it happened. Who did it? This is a mystery, just like the cheesecake. Speaking of Jay Z, did y'all see the video that I made about Beyonce? It really wasn't about Beyonce. I interviewed Sarah Stokes like almost 10 years ago on my radio show, Meet Magazine Interviews of Blog Talk Radio. Did you guys see the clip? And I'll post a link to this clip in the comment section. It's a clip from my radio show that I posted on YouTube where I asked Sarah Stokes, so, hey, whatever happened to the cheesecake? Do you know who ate it or whatever? Because I figured maybe one of them ate it. They went and walked for it, and I asked her who paid for it. They said they paid for it with their money. Yes, Puffy's Cheesecake on Making the Band. So they paid for it. They went back to Brooklyn with the cheesecake, and they left it there. But the rumor is, allegedly, that Beyonce may have ate the cheesecake. If you did not see that video, the link will be pinned to the top of the comment section below. The secret password before you go watch that video to let me know that you made it until the end of this video. The secret password to say right now in this comment section is the Bronx. Why the Bronx? Because they say Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it. Well, Jay Z, I guess the Bronx took from Brooklyn that time. That's crazy. But anyway, but the Bronx is pretty hood. Make sure you click thumbs up. It's free. Subscribe. It's free. Choose all notifications. It's free. If you don't know what to say before you go watch the other video, please just say hi. And by the way, if you go watch the other video, leave a comment, even if you're just saying hi. Okay? Make sure you click thumbs up on that video as well. And if you want to send me some money through the Super Thanks button, I'll be sure to mention your name in a future video. Thanks to those who have donated already. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm leaving YouTube in January of 2025. So that's next year. 9 more months of this, of me knowing a lot of you, because a lot of you are just hate listeners and hate watchers. And it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, make sure you leave a comment below, even just saying hi. Hey, do these stories shock you? Are you surprised that Peter Gunz is that type, to do something like this? Listen. This is crazy. I bet Peter Gunz is way crazier stories than that. Way crazier. I done heard this man tell some stories, especially when he goes live with Godfrey. They be talking that ish. And, I've uploaded some of it, a little bit of it. Like when they were talking about dwarfs and, little people. I'm not trying to be offensive, YouTube. Don't penalize me for saying that word. I'm not trying to be offensive. I hope I didn't say the wrong word. Gosh, it's like you got to be careful every little thing you say on YouTube. And they were talking about, trans females and all that. Peter Gunz told the story about how he met this person he thought was born a female. And anyway, if I remember, I'll post a link to that video as well. I'll make sure to pin it to the top of the comments. The Sarah Stokes video. Let me see the videos that I mentioned in this video. And my other video, if I remember, I'll post everything and pin it to the top of the comments. So I'm gonna have my fingers crossed that I can remember, because I had some other video. I had to post a video about A1's new girlfriend, Sasha Gates. I had to post, what was the other one? Erica Mena's new TV show. See, I'm tying this all in. Erica Mena, Peter Gunz, Love and Hip Hop, the feud they had. Now they cool. The Bronx is in the house. All right, y'all. I see y'all.